Good morning, happy Monday. Welcome to the weekly vlog. It's already 10. I spent most of my morning working, and then I also worked out. So that's kind of where we're at in the day. Happy to have you here though. It is basically 11 now. I have done about three and a half hours on my capstone. So I'm gonna take a little break and fold some laundry. That's what I do. I work and fold laundry. It's 41 degrees. We're breaking them out. Okay, fine. I'll wear socks. Here they are. These are my socks. We get to take all of these boxes to get picked up. Today we're making pizza. I didn't wash my hands.
Dude.
Okay, we're making pizza today. Jake put the pizza dough in the fridge because I didn't communicate to him that I had left it out on purpose. But that's okay.
I didn't know you were supposed to leave it out.
Well, it was frozen last night and it was still pretty cold, like beyond more than, okay, it's like throwing a brick around. So I was gonna leave it out. Let's sample it.
You already sampled it.
Shh, don't tell them that. Because we live in a frat house, I'm gonna use a mason jar.
You live here too.
I know. I never said that it was a frat house because of you.
Oh, we can hang out tonight, but I probably can't play Call of Duty.
You wanna break up with me? Some people put pizza sauce on pizzas with a knife, and those people are wrong. In my college house, everyone was always like, we know Sandra cooked because it's a mess, and I always thought that I cleaned up after myself, but apparently I didn't, so sorry, guys. Don't tell Jake this, but I'm just now realizing that there's a small chance I was supposed to pre-bake this crust. One time I made a pie, and I made the pie with a pre-made pie crust. And it was a custard pie, and so the pie itself didn't have to be baked because it was just a series of custards. So I didn't even think to bake the pre-made crust. And then when I finished, I was like, here's my pie. And he was like, don't you have to bake that? And I was like, no, you idiot, it's a custard pie. But he was right, and I was wrong. Ask me what my plan is for moving this pizza from...
Oh. Get the shovel. Dude.
Yeah, boy. Okay. Good morning. It's Tuesday. It's 8:45. I've been up for 2 hours now, just about. And in that time, I have successfully, but not successfully, designed a Sorry piece to the board game Sorry. Here's the thing. I need to do some more tutorials to really like get the hang of Fusion. But I was like, fuck it. Let's see what would happen if I just tried to design something. And it did not go great, but I did get a finished product that is like close, just not polished. To be honest, can I level with you guys? I don't actually know how to make, I want to see this guy. So here's what he looks like in Fusion. I think like we could do some softening here, and honestly I'm not exactly sure what the curve of a Sorry piece is, and this probably needs a little bit more blending. And then I don't know, I think it's helpful to see it in the actual like printing slicer software. That was probably an hour and a half of work, and that's how you know that I'm new at this. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna call this good. Like I think honestly like it could be used as a game piece, whatever. I'm gonna print it, and I'm gonna do some Fusion tutorials in order to like really master that, and that's gonna be kind of my work day. Okay, how do I word this? I don't want to give off the impression that I just like sit around and bake muffins. I am working, but I found it difficult to tell the story of the work. And if you're watching my content, you're probably interested in the school side of things, or like what I'm doing day in and day out, more than just my healthy banana pancake recipe. So I want to show the work that goes into it, and one day I'll be posting a graduated grad school video, and I don't want anyone that's considering going to grad school to go back through and be like, this girl just talked about going to work a little bit. Like I actually did. Does that make sense? I want to show that I'm doing things. So I'm going to post a time lapse of me doing this video, and I'm gonna tell you how long it takes me to do a 20-minute, or I don't even know how long. Let's go look that up. I'm gonna go choose a tutorial to follow. This is actually super ironic because this morning I told you about my sorry piece that I was designing. My boyfriend is an engineer and uses SolidWorks, and he's very, very adept at it. He was like, I'm not gonna explain this to you, but like, just hint, you should use Revolve to design this piece. And I was able to use it for like the bottom piece, but then I just got, when I designed my sorry piece, I just dove in and was like, I'm just gonna problem solve. I'll Google things as I need to figure them out, and I'm just gonna see how that goes. It didn't go great. I mean, I completed something, but it wasn't good. So I'm doing like a Learn Fusion in 30 days course it's on YouTube. It's not a course. Some guy made it. It's great. It's super helpful. Product design online. Learn Autodesk Fusion in 30 days. I'm on day 2, and day 2 is Revolve. So I should have done it in this order. But I'm I learned by problem solving a little bit. I definitely have some frustrations just from the technical side of things, but it's fine. But basically what I'm trying to say is that I want to show more of the work that I'm doing rather than just telling you guys I did work. So I'm making an honest effort at that because I think it's important to accurately depict and portray what is happening over the course of this 14-week series, which is 560 hours of work. Okay, let's make sure we have everything. We got a 10-minute video. Let's see, 11 minutes, I guess. And our start time is 10:30 on the nose, and there you guys are. Really good at even times, I guess. It's 11 o'clock. I designed a bottle in Fusion. Now I'm gonna go back and do the sorry piece that I did not design the correct way using the Revolve tool, and I now understand that it's so much easier. So let's see if I can do this one well using the skills that I just learned. And if you are currently learning something new, whether that is studying in school or whatever, best thing to do is to learn it the first time, be really bad at it, immediately apply it, and then apply it again a few days later. It's spaced repetition, but just in a different form. Kidding me? She's gorgeous. Can we open up the OG file? This was what I did this morning. I was proud of this. Don't get me wrong. I was proud of her. The difference between those, 4 hours and a little bit of practice. Isn't that incredible? For 5, I'm headed out to run with some friends if I can find my other shoe. Every Tuesday, I go running with friends. Every Tuesday, I forget to bring you with me. I have no reason to think that this week will be different per se, but it just might be. I got nothing. It might be different. It might not. You and I were gonna find out together. I did not bring you. I'm so sorry. I was doing a little bit more work, and now I'm gonna shower and go to bed. So I'll just see you guys tomorrow. How's that sound? Good morning. Happy. What is it? Wednesday. First thing on the docket this morning was to get a 3D print going, and she's actually almost done. That'll be a sorry piece when this is all said and done, if everything continues to go well, which it is. I just started a 3D print for a splint, and it's a little bit more of a complicated 3D print, so I want to be watching it, so I'm gonna get my weights and just do my lift in here. This is not supposed to happen, so this was a failed print, but it's looking pretty cool. I have it reprinting now, so hopefully it'll all work out. But this is gonna be a finger splint. Mallet finger, I think is what I chose. This one was pre-made. It would hypothetically be like this, and then it'll have a part for the top. But my goal is to design my own. We are headed to drop off our boxes, the orders, for a couple days. And that's the first batch that's going out with our new boxes. Pretty. So we're doing that, and I need gas. Alright, y'all. I just had my meeting, my weekly meeting with my mentor. Gave her the sorry piece and the splint that I printed, and they both look great. And I have kind of directions moving forward now, so that's always good to know where you're going. Okay, I'm headed to... I gotta go, actually. I'm headed to babysit. I just read for like an hour after I got home from my meeting. This is the longest I've taken to read a Sarah J. Maas book, which is insane. Here's the situation. It's like 9:45. I slept way too long, and then... then I did the thing where I didn't want to get out of bed. for like an hour and a half. It's not good. So we have to have a reset of a morning and just start over, because right now I'm tempted to just waste the whole day, but I gotta leave the house at like 4:45 tonight. So I still have a good amount of day ahead of me. So we don't want to waste that. We're gonna start with breakfast because it's already the time that I eat breakfast, and then I'm gonna go for a walk, and that always helps. There is just something about getting out of the house, and then when you come back, it's like a whole fresh new start. That is what I am doing. I am getting out of the house. There was no mail at the post office. I'm out of breath. The walk back is uphill. So that's a bummer. I'm freaking sweating. Oh my gosh. I have a meeting at 3, which I forgot. I feel like I just need a small win, so I'm gonna do my finances because those have been weighing on me, and then that will just kind of hopefully get the momentum going, because it's like a daunting task that I have been putting off. It's always one that's easier than I think it will be, so hopefully by doing them, we'll be good to go. It's 2 now. I cleaned the kitchen. I haven't really eaten, but I'm not in like a lunchy mood. I don't know. Food's not the vibe lately. And then I had my call, which was supposed to be at 3, but she's in Florida, so she thought 3 Florida time. I thought 3 Mountain time, and that's totally fine. It was easy to just for me to be flexible. Now we're just gonna keep chugging along. It's been about 3 minutes since I said I wasn't in the lunchy mood, and now I'm starving. So I'm gonna have lunch.
That box needs to be. Okay. I think that's easy.
Okay, it's 5:30. I'm going to babysit a different child that I normally babysit tonight. The parents are doing like a day after Valentine's Day outing. So yeah, that's what I'm doing tonight. I'm gonna bring stuff to study. He's a little baby boy, so he usually goes to sleep by 7, and she actually texted me and was like, he might be asleep before you get here, because I don't get there till 6:30. So definitely gonna bring stuff to study and hopefully finish all my studying so that I can just focus on capstone tomorrow. That's the plan anyways. We'll see how it goes. Good morning, happy Friday. Kind of a late night last night due to our own choices. Getting the day going with a run. I got 3 miles today. This is the first time I'm doing more than like 20 minutes fasted, and we'll see how it goes. I'm not super optimistic that it's gonna go great, but I'm also like really determined for it to go well. I had a recent PR. It's tough when you've been like an athlete for a long time, because like my 5K PR is like 23 minutes or something back when I was insanely fit, and now that I'm getting back into it, it's like my PRs are unattainable to me currently. I mean, I know that I can get there because I was there, but I'm like, what do I count as a record? I recent PR'd my 5K on, what day is it? On Tuesday, which was refreshing, and I'm not expecting to run that well because I was with friends on Tuesday. I always run better with friends, but I am like, okay, I can run this. Like, it's not like, this isn't a challenging distance anymore. So it'll feel kind of crappy if I bonk on this, but I'm also doing it fasted for the first time. I am at the end of an exercise week. I usually do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I did Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and then 2 rest days, and then a long run. So I guess it's really Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. But this week I had Sunday. Sunday was a 6er. We did the 10K, so it was Sunday long run. Monday, pretty heavy lift session. Tuesday, really fast run for me. Wednesday, lighter lift session. I took yesterday off, and now I'm getting back into it. So I also need to know that my body is not, we're not at 5K PR strength, but we'll see how it goes. Not great. I'm back. Few factors. I mean, we got her done, but the trail that I ran on is dirt, and so it snowed and it melted and people walked on it, so it's super, and now it's frozen. It was terrible in terms of like there were just footprints in the mud, so it's really uneven. Whatever, I run on trails, but it definitely made it hard. I also ran it as an interval run because I skipped a fartlek workout this week. That was a mistake, and it's so cold I just could not loosen up, so I gotta focus on adding some daily stretching to my routine because I just felt tight all over. I'm young, so it's been fine, but it's not fine anymore. So a couple things made it rough, but we put in the work and we got her done anyways. Yeah, you're not getting your MBA to be a better engineer. And here's the bottle that I just designed from nothing. Can I say I'm incredible? I'm on video number 5 of 25. Woo! Still sleepy though. I'm dressed like every other basic bitch today. We got Lulu, not a Stanley, and Docs. Let's go grocery shopping. I hate nothing more than putting my groceries, so I treat myself to a little grocery snack. Goodbye. Here's another video.